Right, hello everybody, welcome back to Donington Park. I hope you enjoyed our little paddock walk a little bit earlier, but now it's time for the on-track action. Yes, in just over 15 minutes, the BRSCC Fiesta Junior Championship cars you can see behind me are going to take to the track for qualifying. Oh yes, 15 minutes of Fiesta fun. We're going to bring you the action live as well. I'm going to run full commentary, so we're going to know who's going to be on pole for this afternoon's race. As we said before, the championship is heating up between Jensen Brickley and Deegan Fairclough. It's currently Fairclough who leads the way at the top of the tree, but what is going to happen this weekend at Donington? At the minute as well, it's dry. Let's see how that goes. What we're going to do though is go and have a word with some of the drivers, and we've got Harry Garman over here. He's just literally running away from me. Harry, it's good to see you again, mate. Pre-practice this morning, how was it for you?
It was going well, but then I got done for track limits on my quick laps. So
that's only because you were really going for it. You're finding the limit, right?
Yeah.
And have you found the limit now?
I think hopefully. Yeah, we'll see now.
You want to do that in free practice, don't you? So now we've got qualifying. What's the expectation?
Well, obviously I want to be at the top of the table, but I think I could have been like 5th or 6th with my time that got deleted, so hopefully we can remake that.
So in the upper bits of it, that's what we want. That's what we want. Nice dry track, a lot more grip now as well, so track limit should be a problem. Best of luck for qualifying, Harry. Thank you very much. Let's keep going down. We've got a lot of drivers. In fact, we spoke to a lot of them already. Let's just keep going down. We caught up with Sid Smith earlier. We caught up with Albert as well. We've got Laura Payne here, the coordinator for the championship as well. She's pretending to do some work, but I'm sure you've got time to talk to us, Laura.
Says you. I was here at least 2 hours before you.
Okay. Penultimate round already, I can't believe it.
I know, where's the season gone? It's gone so quickly.
Like that, like that.
Has, isn't it?
But it's a great track here at Donington. What are you most looking forward to?
Today, this weekend, good racing.
Yeah.
With my lovely 15 drivers.
It's a good grid again, isn't it? It's a nice grid.
It is. Have you seen George? He's new this weekend.
New driver here today. Yeah. Tell us about George.
He's come from Pete Edwards at the Motorsport School. Pete's here as well.
Oh, is he? Oh, yeah. Where is Pete? I must say hello to him, actually.
Well, he has been here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that it? Fantastic. I'll let you crack on because I know you've got lots to do. So we're going to keep going along. Let's go. Grab some. Cheers, Laura. Look forward to it. Fantastic. James Wallace car there. Archie Handy's cars over here, but they're not in the cars. I did want to find them. Let's go have a word with George.
Archie's over there.
How are you doing? Archie's over there. I'll grab him in a minute. We've got George with us. George, hello. Welcome to the Fiesta Juniors. It's a pleasure to have you here. How was free practice?
Good, from what I've found.
Yeah. First experience, obviously, really out in one of these, and of course now we're getting qualifying. You don't get nervous, do you, mate?
Well, maybe.
Cool, calm, collective. Why did you choose to come race with the Fiesta Juniors?
Well,
yeah,
just generally, probably.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
It's decent series.
I often hear these like mini touring cars.
Yeah.
Is that what they like to drive?
Very stable, I'll say that.
Very stable, yeah. But they need to be.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of fun out there, isn't it? Anyway, best of luck and welcome to the championship. Anyway, it's lovely to have George with us. Let's keep going on. Archie, just coming to find you, mate.
You all right?
I heard chatting to the old man a little bit earlier. Said you go very, very quick actually in free practice.
Yeah, I got 6th quickest out of I don't know how many of us. I think 15 or 16. Yeah, but it was a bit damp in that, a bit greasy, which was having some. Yesterday in testing, we was having some oversteering problems, and we were still having them in practice. But we don't know. We done some adjustments. We don't know whether that was just because of the rain. So we've left them adjustments on, and hope it's changed for this.
It's going to be a bit more grippy now. All these BMWs sticking lots of rubber down for us.
Now it ain't as greasy like the first session, but I'm looking forward to it. Hope I can improve on my time.
I'm sure you will, mate. Best of luck.
Cheers,
Archie. Let's keep going. I did want to catch up with Jensen Brickley as well, actually, because he is toe-to-toe in the battle, but I don't know where he is. I did want to grab this man over here, though, of course, because Jake, last time out, he's a race winner, this man. He's a race winner. More of the same. Yeah.
Yeah, mate, it was good feeling at the time.
Yeah.
Still great feeling to know that I've won a race and I've went down in history type of thing, because on the roll of honour of who's won at Cadwell, my name will be there.
Your name's on the board, mate. Your name's more of the same then. Can we get on that podium, do you think, this
hopefully,
weekend?
mate, we should be there. Just had a few problems with the brakes and just getting them sorted, and then should be good to go.
You've got a good man, Ollie Turner, in your corner as well, haven't you?
Definitely.
He's been giving good advice.
He's great. He's great. So yeah, better get it going.
There you go, mate. Yeah, you've got a call already. There we go. So the drivers have had the call already to get themselves in. So there we go. Helmets on. time to get out onto the track very shortly. It's actually the full Donington circuit as well. We include the Melbourne Loop this time as well, which is nice to see. So that tight hairpin, it's just going to add another little extra element, isn't it? We've got the BMW Compact Cups currently out on the track, as you can see up at the hairpin. As soon as they've finished, it will be time for the BRSCC Fiesta Junior Championship qualifying session live here from Donington. We're going to stay live for it, so don't go anywhere. Remember, we can see those comments as well, so get your comments in below. Show your messages of support for these drivers. It's the Premier Junior Championship here. It's the BRSCC Fiesta Junior Championship, and we are live right here, right now, at Donington Park. Look, there's James Pope there, Deegan Fairclough, your championship leader, in the grey car in the middle. We've got Dan Lewis over there, Alex Lee in the far side, and Alex Brange as well. It's good to see Alex Brange back too. Missed the last round, but he's back here. Oh, and Jensen Brickley, number 246 over in the far corner. Laura's just having a quick chat with him. He's obviously in contention in the championship, so keep a sharp eye on him and Deegan Fairclough, because we're going to talk you through all of the action as it happens. So we're going to make our way over to, we're going to try and get actually onto the podium so we can watch the action from right up high for you. Whilst we do that, whilst we're walking over, we actually caught up with a couple of drivers during just after free practice, and here's what they had to say. Roll VT. Over here it is, Deegan. He's having his porridge. Look, let's grab a quick word of him as well. Deegan, come over here, bud. I've caught you just eating your porridge. That is, leave it here. That's the food of champions right there, isn't it? There you go.
You need to be healthy.
You need to be healthy. Well, it's certainly working for you. Top of the championship, and of course, top in free practice this morning. What was it like out there?
Conditions were really fun to drive out in at the start, and then it just got drier towards the end, and then managed to get some times in, and yeah, it's just there was quite, like, I'm not saying much really because we don't want to give much information away, but yeah, we're excited for quali and see how that goes.
It's hard to believe it's only your first season in this championship, isn't it, really?
I mean, yeah, it's very surprising. Now I'm fighting for the championship win with Jensen Brickley, and it's going to be a close one for the final four races, really.
Yeah.
So
no, we know things simmered a little bit between you and Jensen, but of course that was a while ago. Now things settled down a bit. You guys ready to go racing again?
Oh yeah, I'm ready to get back on track. I don't mind whatever conditions really, and I want some good close racing really. So yeah, I just want to say a massive thanks to Jam Sports Sicily and Mac Tools and Car Gods this year, and yeah, I'm super excited for the race this afternoon and qualifying at 12. So.
Deegan, ever the professional, this man. Seriously quick and a good laugh as well.
Cheers.
Best of luck, Deegan. Thanks for talking to us, mate. Let's grab Albert. Albert, come have a chin wag with us, mate. So I've lost Leon. There he is. Free practice. What was it like out there, mate?
Sketchy.
Sketchy.
It was when we first went out. We were all on dries, new dry, cold tyres, and it started raining. So the first couple of laps was a bit sidewards, trying to get going, and then it started drying out. But then the car overheated, so I couldn't get a very good lap in.
How's it been this season so far for you?
Not the best, I guess.
There's been a few car issues, hasn't
there?
there?
Yeah, Croft went really well, got a third, but then I got disqualified for height.
Yeah.
And then sort of just couldn't get back up there. So we changed the engine, got a new engine, and then we just haven't got it running properly yet.
Yeah.
We just try and get that going, get back up there.
What's the expectation for qualifying then, mate? What are we going for?
Well, if it's dry, hopefully top 8-ish, see if we can see what we can do, and then if it's wet, if it is wet, top 3 hopefully.
Awesome. Well, let's pray for rain then, shall we?
Yeah, I really do.
Good man.
I might have to do my rain dance.
Do you want me to do it for you?
Yeah, please.
There you go, that's what rain does. How was practice, mate?
Yeah, it was alright. The track was a bit greasy in some places, so
yeah,
it's hard to get a good lap in because corners that like to mess up your lap. But we're looking pretty strong for quali because it's meant to be fully dry this time, so a bit greasy.
We've seen this season you've got a lot of pace, Is it time to get on the top step of that podium, and is this the track to do it?
I think this might be the one. In testing yesterday, we're setting some times that what I've figured out so far have not been beaten by anyone. So
really, okay.
We're looking good for quali if I can get a lap in. So yeah, this might be the one.
So it's getting quite hectic out there. It's the longer circuit here at Donington. So what do? Do you just get a little bit of space, maybe hang back, or is there tactics, or do you need to get a tow? Yeah,
you can get a tow, but it's a bit risky because you have to know, because say they're a little bit slower, that's your lap gone.
Yeah.
But the time you gain on the tow, you lose by next corner. So it's not highly worth it, but the track's big enough for everyone to get their own space and actually get a lap in. So it's not that big of a problem. just back off a bit, see who's behind you, try and get a space, and yeah.
And go from there. What's it been like this season then, as a whole, racing with the Fiesta Juniors?
It's really good. Every year it's getting better. New people coming in, better racing, everyone's getting more experience.
Yeah.
So just this year as a whole, we've got a better car than last year. Still, what's the word? I don't know, it's good racing, really good racing. I'm loving it. Yeah, I'll be there next year as well. So
good man, that's what we like to hear.
Now.
You stay. Yeah. They say these Fiestas are like touring cars. Is that right? Like mini touring cars.
Pretty much. They handle everything's mainly the same. Even the racing's the same. So it's a brilliant formula to get into.
Awesome. Look, I'll let you get ready for quali. Cheers. Right, welcome back, everybody. That was the drivers we caught up with after the free practice session. That got underway at 9:10 this morning. It was Deegan Fairclough who went the fastest, Alex Lee was second, and Jensen Brickley was third. Now, as you can see, we've come up to quite a nice point here, haven't we? We're actually on the podium, would you believe? Yes, we are. The first time ever up here on the podium. Yes, you've come round to me, you can see, make it official. Look, the podium. Leon, the cameraman's actually stood on the podium as well. Now he's on to the third place spot, or second place spot, and now he's moved down. So here we are at the very top on the podium, the old F1 podium, I suppose, if you will. What a lovely place it is to be. Now, remember, we can see those comments as well, so do get your questions in below or show your messages of support for the drivers or the teams. We will read them out. You've got a friend or family member racing, or you just want to show a bit of love, do get it in. We can see the comments. If you also want to find out more about the BRSCC Fiesta Junior Championship, you can, because quite simply there's a link in the body of this broadcast. It will take you straight through to the BRSCC Fiesta Junior Championship website, and you can find out all the information you need. Now, we also broadcast to multiple places. In fact, we're the only motorsport broadcaster who goes to Facebook. Oh yes, we go to Twitter. Yes, we do. We go to Twitch, if there's any Twitchers out there. We go to LinkedIn. We go to YouTube as well. We're the only people to do it. So do check us out, My Supercar on Facebook, My Supercar on YouTube, My Supercar on Twitter, Live Sport Now, Twitch, and head over to Ian Waterhouse on LinkedIn. You can catch all of the action. Right, so here we are at Donington. It's the longer circuit as well for the penultimate races of the season for the BRSCC Fiesta Junior Championship. In fact, I think we might even be able to bring the championship standings up onto the screen for you, so you can see for yourself how things currently stand. It's tight at the top, isn't it? Deegan Fairclough 1, Jensen Brickley in 2, and things came to a bit of a head last time out at Cadwell Park, but we're here racing, ready to get going. So that's how things currently stand at the top of the Fiesta Junior Championship. This is the penultimate round here at Donington Park. Next month we head to Cadwell Park of Aravo. We go back to Cadwell Park for the season finale. We will be there for that live as well. Now you can see the cars just waiting. Let's pop that image down, just down at the assembly area. Of course, we were there, weren't we, not so long ago? Yes, we've managed to walk all the way down here. We've had to navigate a fence as well because they'd locked off the podium, but never mind, we've come down anyway. And here we are. So we are just waiting for the drivers to go out. In fact, they did get a call, didn't they, whilst we were down there, actually, to put the helmets on and get ready. It is 5 to 12, due to get underway at 12 o'clock. Of course, what they tend to do at motorsport events, if they can run a few minutes early, they always try to, in case there's any red flags throughout the day. And we've got green flags being waved down here along the pit lane, so fingers crossed it is time for the Fiesta Junior cars to go out and track. There they go. As you can see, Jensen Brickley leading them out there. They're about to head out onto the track up by the Melbourne Loop. So 15-minute qualifying session coming up for you live. There they go. You're going to see them on your screen right there. Then we're going to stay down here to the Wheatcross Straight here at Donington into Redgate, the first corner. How is everybody going to get on a bit more grip on the track now, I think? It's quite greasy this morning, but here they come. First sight of the Fiesta Junior cars as a start. Their very first flying laps here at Donington. It's qualifying and it's live and exclusive with us. The only place you can watch this qualifying session with us. Harry Garman going through a Sid Smith, just getting past. Is that George Foxlow, the new driver we've got with us here? There's Deegan Fairclough, your championship leader, James Pope in the purple true car. There is Jake Triggs, number 80, in the black and orange. He's a race winner. who took the honours in race 1 at Cadwell Park last time out. Can he make it another win here this weekend? One race today, one race tomorrow. We'll bring you all of the action. We've got exclusive behind the scenes content to bring you a little bit later today as well. Here comes Jensen Brickley. He's about to come through as well. He's really swerving around with Jake Maynard as well, trying to get some heat into those tyres. Brickley second in the championship. He needs a strong weekend, otherwise Fairclough could take a huge lead in the championship this weekend.
But basically, we've had 10 races. Deegan has won 6 of those races. Croft, Snetterton and Cadwell. Jensen Brickley has won 3 at Alton and Snetterton. And then one other winner. And that was, is here today, Jake Triggs, number 80.
So Wallace, Handy, we've got 15 cars. I'll just run you through the order. We've got Wallace, Handy, Knight, Foxlow, Smith, Garmin, Triggs, Fairclough, Pope, Lewis, Webster, Lee, Sprange, Brickley and Maynard. It's good to see Alex Sprange back as well. Had to miss Cadwell Park unfortunately, but he is back here now. Had a little off in free practice, but the car is running riot right now. What can these drivers do in this qualifying session? 15 minutes of qualifying fun, 12 and a half to go now. And there is James Wallace over the line at 1:59, 1:53. Of course, can't read too much into these opening gambits. Still a long way to go. Now we're going to start getting a good look once they get to the end of this lap. You're looking at Redgate, the first corner here at Donington. There's been a lot of drama over the years into Redgate. Are we going to see any today?
Interested to see whether Jensen Brickley.
There goes Foxlow, 144, a new driver. We just caught up with him. It's always nice to welcome new drivers, and certainly the BRSCC Fiesta Junior Championship has grown, hasn't it, over the last few years? It really has, and it is really the elite, the premier junior championship to go racing in. If you want a pathway into the higher levels of motorsport, this is the place to come and do it. 14 to 17-year-olds take it to the track in action. It's quite a remarkable sight.
It's going to be now or never, really, for Jensen.
So not only means too much, but opening gambits really. James Wallace a 1:59, 1:53. Fairclough a 1:59, 6:71. Brickley did a 2:06, 9:83, but of course don't forget we did see Jensen was taking it easy coming over the line. He was swerving, wasn't he, just to get some heat into the tyres. Now we're going to get a good measure of the speed that these young drivers have.
350 points.
It's a bit of action going around McLean's. It looks like Dan Lewis was getting past Foxlow, I think, round McLean's. Remember, it's only qualifying now, but it's important. Race 1 gets underway a little bit later today at 4:45. Race 2 tomorrow at 10:40. We'll be live for both.
See what Jensen can do. He's a very quick driver. He was very disappointed in himself at Croft as well. I know he didn't have a great run at Croft. But he's been getting better and better.
And someone's kicked up a bit of dirt actually at the far side of the track. Now here comes James Wallace.
In this qualifying session. At the moment, one of the ones
and we'll get a good measure of the times very short. Let's get a few more cars over the line first so we can sort of get a measure of where everybody's at. I can tell you, the first few cars over the line for the first proper flying laps here for qualifying. It is Deegan Fairclough on provisional pole, 1:57.770. Wallace still going very well though. Wallace is second at 1:57.937. Of course, the cars are coming over very quick. Sid Smith currently in third at 1:59.404. Handy, Jake Triggs has just jumped up to second with a 1:59, but he's just been bopped down by Alex Lee already with a 1:57.994. Alex Lee, second in free practice. He is flying. He is very quick around Donington Park. Could Alex Lee be the man to spring the surprise here this weekend? Jensen Brickley to come over line. That is Jensen Brickley on provisional pole for 1:57.704 in these early stages. It is Brickley who lays down an early marker in qualifying. Says, beat that, boys. Can anybody do it? So it's Brickley, Fairclough, Lee, Maynard, Triggs, Wallace, Smith, Handy, Garmin, Knight, Sprange, Lewis, Pope, Webster and Foxlow. That's how it stands. That is your top 15 right here for the BRSCC Fiesta Junior Championship live at Donington Park. It is qualifying race 1 underway at 4:45 this afternoon. We will be live for that. closer to the action, closer than anybody else can get you. We don't just talk to the top 3, we talk to everybody. Bit of calm before the storm. Remember, it's the longest circuit here at Donington Park. It includes the Melbourne Loop up by the Heineken advertising hoarding, the big can. And here comes Wallace, currently in 6th place, a 1:57.937 is fastest. Oh, sorry, 1:57.537. So it is Wallace now. That with that lap, he's now on provisional pole. 1:57.537 by Wallace. Fantastic stuff. Of course, the tyres are heating up now. The cars will be going quicker and quicker and quicker. Joseph Knight just getting out of the way of Sid Smith there. I wonder if Knight's got a problem. I hope he hasn't. He did have an off in free practice. He had a torrid time at Cadwell Park. Let's hope he can have a clean weekend this weekend. And Fairclough once again snatches back pole position as it stands with a 1:57.145. Smith in second with 1:57.242. The lap times are tumbling down. What can Brickley do in response? What can Alex Lee do in response? What can Jake Triggs do? And here they come. There goes Jake Triggs. And looks like Triggs stays in 7th place. Alex Lee's gone over the line. He still stays in 5th. But that was a faster lap for him. Jensen Brickley moves up to 3rd with a 1:57.374. There goes Brickley in the blue and fluorescent yellow car. And looks like Webster there and Maynard having to get a little tussle in qualifying, or if they're kind of working together maybe just to get a tow from one another. So 7 minutes of this qualifying session left to go. I can't believe that. We're over halfway through already. Doesn't it go quick? My word. So it's Fairclough, Smith, Brickley, Wallace, Lee, Maynard, Triggs, Handy, Knight, Garman, Webster in 11th. Then Lewis, Sprange, Pope and Foxlow. Foxlow 2:13, 4:06. It's his first time out here with the BRSCC Fiesta Junior Championships. It's lovely to have George with us. This is the penultimate round, of course. Next month we head to Cadwell Park for the season finale. There goes James Wallace, and Wallace, once again, he's flying here at Donington. He's on provisional pole now, just under 1:57.114. So it's Wallace now laying down the marker. Could Wallace be the surprise package this weekend? There goes Handy, there goes Smith. Smith stays in 3rd. And it's Fairclough though. There goes Deegan Fairclough, number 87. The silver, green and red car there. He's now back on pole and he's the first driver to go into the 1:56. He's done 1:56.787 and Fairclough once again taking some beating. He's laid down a serious marker there. He's on provisional pole with 5.5 minutes of this qualifying session left to go. Still a long way to go. Still get a couple more laps in though. This is far from a done deal yet. Do not go anywhere. This is excitement of the highest order. This is the very best of junior motorsport. It's fantastic stuff to see. Through goes James Pope. He's heading into Redgate now. Pope currently in 14th. There goes Jensen Brickley. Here comes Brickley now. And Brickley stays in 4th. So Brickley in 4th place. And Maynard's getting out of the way of Webster as they head in to Redgate, the very first corner. Webster going very quick indeed, it seems, currently in 11th place. Foxlow going through. There comes Jake Triggs now. He's just gone through. So who's going to come through? So it's Fairclough currently on provisional pole. He's 0.3 of a second ahead of Wallace in second with 1:57.114. Sid Smith in 3rd. Jensen Brickley in 4th. We've got Alex Lee in 5th. Jake Maynard in 6th. Jake Triggs in 7th. Then we've got Archie Handy in 8th. Joseph Knight in 10th. Harry Garman in 10th. Albert Webster in 11th, Dan Lewis in 12th, Alex Sprange 13th, James Pope 14th and George Foxlow in 15th. That is how they currently stand with 4.5 minutes of this qualifying session left to go here at Donington Park. It's exciting stuff indeed, it really, really is. Do not go anywhere, do not take your eyes off this. It is a motorsport feast. There goes Wallace back through once again, and he really has been flying around here, hasn't he? He doesn't go any quicker this time, still a 1:57.114, his fastest time. Here they come now. This is Sid Smith, followed by Archie Handy with Deegan Fairclough and Joseph Knight coming through. Through they go, and Fairclough doesn't go any faster. In fact, he's quite a bit slower that last lap. He just did a 1:57.464. His fastest lap 1:56.787. He doesn't actually need to go any faster right now, because right now he's on provisional pole. exciting stuff. Qualifying really does serve up a treat, doesn't it? Dan Lewis just about to appear in your screen in the red Fiesta. Through he goes. And he's currently in 12th place. There goes James Pope, currently running in 14th. And there is Jensen Brickley. What has Brickley done? And he's gone faster, but it's not enough to lift him up from 4th. He's just under 1:57.364. That's half a second slower than his title rival. Three minutes on the clock, that is it. And what are the guys doing? It's nearly 2-minute laps, isn't it? So anybody coming over the line now will still have a chance to get 2 laps in if they really want to. Remember, we're bringing you the racing action later too as well. The full race coverage will actually be on the BRSCC Facebook and YouTube channel as well. You can watch all the on-track action, but once that has finished, make sure you come straight back to us because we will be live with the drivers before anybody else. For live, immediate driver reaction, you've got to come to us at My Supercar. There goes James Wallace back over the line, and he's still in second place at 1:57.114, his fastest time so far. Here comes Sid Smith, followed by Archie Handy and Deegan Fairclough. And Fairclough is into the pits. Deegan Fairclough pulls into the pits. So does he think a 1:56.787 is enough? So Fairclough in the pits, followed by George Foxlow as well, it looks like. There goes Harry Garmin over the line. And that will be it now. That will be it. Because with under 2 minutes left on the clock, he will not be able to get another flying lap in. George Foxlow comes in as well to complete his first ever qualifying session for the BRSCC Fiesta Junior Championship. He will line up in 15th place at 2:09.947, his fastest lap. Welcome to the championship, George. Hope you enjoyed that qualifying session. There goes Brickley. Brickley moves up to 3rd. So Brickley's gone quicker. He's up to 3rd place at 1:57.174. He's only 0.8387 behind now. Oh, but Smith has just trumped him. Smith on the line has just trumped him. So Sid Smith up to 3rd now, but 1:57.242. So it's Fairclough from Wallace, from Smith, Brickley, Lee, Maynard, Triggs, Handy, Knight, Garmin, Webster, Lewis, Sprang, Pope and Foxlow. That's how the 15 currently are at the minute. And it was Sid Smith, the big mover that time, up from, jumped up to 3rd place, didn't he? After Jensen Brickley had jumped up to 3rd. So Brickley down to 4th. God, drama here indeed, isn't it? My word. There's less than a minute left on the clock now. Not too long to go until we see the checkered flag. And having said that, Fairclough is going back out onto the track. It looks. Oh no, he'll be pulling in surely. No, he's going out. Okay, wow. I mean, there's literally 35 seconds left on the clock, so he's certainly not going to get around, is he, to do it? Perhaps he's just doing a sighting lap just to make sure everything's okay with the car. We will catch up with Deegan a little bit later to make sure everything is okay. But he'll just do one cycle of the track, no doubt, and then pull in. And I can tell you, Sid Smith has pulled into the pits as well. So Sid Smith says, that's that, I'm done, qualifying done. The checkered flag is about to fall for this qualifying session 2, as Joseph Knight and Archie Handy will get one more lap in. And so will Harry Garmin, so that will be it then. So it looks like Harry Garmin's got a chance. The checkered flag has fallen, but of course the cars currently on a flying lap can finish it. The pit lane light goes red. So at the minute, Fairclough, a 1:56.787. Once again, could Deegan be on pole position? It's his debut season with the Fiesta Juniors, and he has been flying this season. He's won 6 of the 10 rounds so far. Can he add to his tally this weekend? As it stands right now, he's in a prime place to do it. Jensen Brickley is taking the checkered flag, and he's gone second. Jensen Brickley in second at 1:57.105. So we're looking like a Fairclough Brickley 1-2 off the line. This could get spicy into Redgate a little bit later.
The 260 after that of James Wallace in 3rd position.
Jake Triggs has just come over the line. He will line up in 7th place. And Jake Maynard just going through. He's going to head into the assembly area. Number 18, the silver car there.
a little bit later.
In he goes.
For their first race, and in fact,
Sid Smith just coming through. Sid Smith currently 4th place. Harry Garman, by the way, has made up a place as well. He's just jumped up to 10th place. So it looks like Garman will start in 10th. And Deegan Fairclough just going through, of course. He, I think he just wanted to get a lap in, didn't he? Still a few more cars yet to come through. Qualifying was an absolute thriller, wasn't it? It's not quite over just yet. It's Joseph Knight just coming over the start line now. And Knight is 8th. So Knight is 8th. Handy's just come over the line. And Archie Handy will be in 9th place. And there goes Harry Garman. So that is now everybody over the line. So your qualifying order looks like this. It's Deegan Fairclough on pole. Jensen Brickley alongside him in 2nd. They are the top 2 in the championship in that order as well. My word, you're not going to want to miss that first lap a little bit later. James Wallace in 3rd. Sid Smith in 4th. Alex Lee in 5th. Jake Maynard in 6th. And Jake Triggs in 7th. Joseph Knight in 8th. Archie Handy in 9th. Harry Garman in 10th. Albert Webster in 11th. Dan Lewis in 12th. Alex Branch 13th. James Pope 14th. And George Foxlow in 15th. Let's pop TSL up onto the screen so you can see for yourself how qualifying has finished here at Donington Park. And we've got the first of 2 races to bring you a little bit later. 4:45 it's lights out. As you've seen, the cars just come through the pit lane now. We will be live for that, of course. What an absolute thriller. This is Jensen Brickley just coming down. He's going to line up 2nd place, the blue and fluorescent yellow car coming towards us. He needs to get a win, really, ideally 2 this weekend. Otherwise it could well be Deegan Fairclough who heads to Cadwell Park with a huge advantage. There is Brickley, number 246. James Pope just behind him in the true number 47 purple car. Alex Lee, number 76. There is Alex Branch, number 77. Good to see Alex back. Missed Cadwell, but he's back here at Donington. There is Jake Triggs, number 80 as well. A race winner last time out at Cadwell Park. The Flying Scotsman himself. It says on the back of his car, Jock and Proud. Right. So that rounds out qualifying for the BRSCC Fiesta Junior Championship. Remember, race 1 gets underway at 4:45. Deegan Fairclough, Jensen Brickley, 1-2. You are not going to want to miss that race. And I can tell you, even wonderful news is that you don't have to either. We'll be back live in the assembly area just before the race gets underway. Then we're going to hand over to the actual on-track stream for you. You can watch all of the racing action. As soon as it finishes, you've got to come back to us at My Supercardo because we will be in Parc Fermé before anybody else. I really hope you enjoyed that qualifying session. If you like what you see of the Fiesta Juniors, there's a link in the body of this broadcast. It will take you straight through to the Fiesta Juniors website. Just give it a click and there you go. You can find out all the information you need. If you want to watch all of our live motorsport in 2021, 2022, 2023 for free in high definition, there's a link to our YouTube channel as well. Just hit subscribe and watch all of our live sport this year, next year and beyond for free in high definition. That was an absolute cracker. Once again, it's Fairclough versus Brickley into Redgate. It's going to be an absolute cracker. When we come back, we've got some more behind the scenes content. We've got an absolute wonderful feature for you. It's called He Who Last Wins. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't. Doesn't need to. It's going to be an absolute cracker. Make sure you get yourself a cup of coffee for that. We're going to go for a bit of lunch though. Like I say, when we come back, we're going to be behind the scenes live. Elaine, if you could do the honours and roll the Fiesta Juniors VT.